Hey there, Smart Garden family. I know what you're thinking, another gardening expert telling you to embrace weeds, but hear me out, because what I'm about to share could completely transform how you view those plants you've been religiously pulling from your garden beds. These so-called weeds aren't your enemies, they're actually nature's own soil restoration crew, working tirelessly to heal and improve your garden from the ground up. For too long, we've been conditioned to see any uninvited plant as a threat to our carefully planned landscapes. But nature doesn't make mistakes, and these resilient plants appear in our gardens for specific reasons. They're indicators of soil conditions, natural tillers, mineral miners, and organic matter builders all rolled into one. By understanding their roles and learning to work with them instead of against them, you'll discover a powerful ally in creating the thriving garden ecosystem you've always dreamed of. You know, those bright yellow flowers that seem to pop up everywhere aren't just persistent survivors, they're actually sophisticated soil engineers. Dandelions develop these incredibly deep taproots that can penetrate several feet into the earth, reaching mineral-rich layers that your shallow-rooted vegetables and flowers just can't access. And as these roots grow and eventually decompose, they create natural drainage channels that help prevent waterlogging and improve soil structure. What makes dandelions truly remarkable is their ability to accumulate essential nutrients like potassium, iron, and silica from deep soil layers and concentrate them in their leaves. When you chop down mature dandelion plants and leave them as mulch, you're basically mining these deep nutrients and making them available to your surface-rooting crops. Their leaves also decompose quickly, adding valuable organic matter that feeds beneficial soil microorganisms and improves overall soil health. If you've ever noticed how quickly chickweed spreads across bare soil, you're witnessing one of nature's most efficient soil protection systems in action. This low-growing plant acts like a living mulch, preventing soil erosion while simultaneously building organic matter at an impressive rate. Chickweed grows rapidly and produces abundant biomass, which means it's constantly creating new organic material to feed your soil ecosystem. You know, the beauty of chickweed really lies in its gentle nature and how quickly it breaks down. Unlike those tougher weeds that can, become a real problem, chickweed actually decomposes pretty easily when you chop it up. That means it creates a nitrogen-rich mulch, feeding your soil and helping to suppress the more aggressive weeds out there. Plus, its shallow root system helps set up the perfect environment for beneficial soil fungi and bacteria to thrive, laying the groundwork for healthy soil biology. While stinging nettles might not be the most welcome sight in your garden, mostly because of their defensive sting, they're actually absolute powerhouses when it comes to soil health and ecosystem support. These plants help create incredibly rich soil conditions by hosting a wide variety of beneficial microorganisms around their root zones. The relationship between nettles and soil microbes is so positive that, honestly, areas where nettles have grown often turn into some of the most fertile spots in the whole garden. Nettles also make exceptional ingredients for compost tea, producing nutrient-dense liquid fertilizers that, trust me, your plants will absolutely love. Thanks to their high nitrogen content and rich mineral profile, nettles are just perfect for feeding heavy feeders like tomatoes and leafy greens. So instead of seeing them as aggressive invaders, try thinking of nettles as living fertilizer factories, always working to boost your soil's biological activity and nutrient availability. That broad-leafed plant growing in your pathways isn't just surviving in compacted soil, it's actually working to heal it. Plantain thrives in areas with heavy foot traffic and compacted earth because, well, it has evolved specifically to address these challenging conditions. Its robust root system gradually breaks up compacted layers, and its broad leaves shade the soil surface, helping to retain moisture and create better growing conditions for other plants. Plantain's presence in your garden is often a clear indicator of soil compaction issues, making it a pretty valuable diagnostic tool. Instead of fighting against it, just allow plantain to do its work in problem areas while you address the underlying causes of compaction. As the soil structure improves, you'll often find that plantain naturally gives way to other plants, having completed its soil restoration mission. Burdock might be known for its clingy burrs, but beneath the surface, this plant is performing some of the most impressive soil improvement work in your entire garden. Its massive taproot can penetrate incredibly deep and wide, essentially acting like a living rototiller that breaks up hardpan layers and creates channels for water infiltration and root penetration. The extensive root system of burdock creates lasting improvements to soil structure that benefit future plantings for years to come. When burdock roots eventually decompose, they leave behind a network of channels that improve drainage and aeration throughout the soil profile. This natural tillage is far gentler and more beneficial than mechanical cultivation, preserving soil biology while dramatically improving physical soil conditions. The key to harnessing these soil superchargers is learning when and how to manage them effectively. Allow these plants to establish and do their soil building work, then harvest them at the right times to maximize their benefits. Chop them down before they set seed if you're concerned about spread, and use the fresh plant material as nutrient-rich mulch around your desired crops. This approach transforms your garden into a self-improving ecosystem where every plant serves a purpose in the greater soil health picture. You'll find that your soil becomes more resilient, your plants grow stronger, and your garden requires fewer external inputs as these natural processes take hold. Ready to revolutionize your approach to garden weeds and soil health? Don't forget to subscribe to Smart Garden for more game-changing gardening insights, and share this guide with fellow gardeners who are ready to work with nature instead of against it.